Irish party without food. That's why we have Chef Mario Porreca in the house. He's a co-author of The Good, the Bad, the Cookbook, and he is here to share one of his Irish recipes. Hello, Chef.
How are you?
I'm great.
Thanks for having me back.
Welcome back. This is fun.
The Italian kid cooking the Irish food. This is going to be fun, huh?
Yeah. So what do you got cooking for us
So we're going to
today?
make some Irish soda bread.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites. I'm not much of a baker. You know, I'm more of a cooker just because I don't have the patience for it. But Irish soda bread's great because you can do it really quickly. There's no kneading. When I say kneading, I don't mean you knead it. Kneading involved. And so what we're going to do here is, this is cake flour, and the reason I'm using cake flour for bread, which is odd, is because in Ireland most of the wheat is soft wheat. So most of their flour is low gluten. So cake flour, if you don't have cake flour at home, take 1 cup of regular AP flour, take 2 tablespoons out, replace it with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Voila, you made cake flour.
Okay.
So we're going to add some baking soda, where the soda comes from, and some salt. Okay.
Salt.
So this bread is leavened with baking soda. Okay, and that's why it's called soda bread. So we're going to fold this together, and we have some buttermilk. And the buttermilk's really important. Sometimes they use beer in this, sometimes they use yogurt, but we're going to stay as traditional as possible and use buttermilk. Okay. And the lactic acid in the buttermilk is actually what reacts with the baking soda and what makes carbon dioxide, which when it bakes causes little bubbles and makes it rise.
Wow.
You had me at beer.
Yeah, don't we all? So I'm going to just fold in just a little bit of the buttermilk. Now it's about 1.5 cups I have there, but I'm going to start with just a little bit, just so we get some lumps in here, okay? Once that happens, I've got some dried currants here, okay? They're kind of Irish. And we're going to take a little bit of flour and just dust them with flour. Reason is it's going to help keep them from sticking together, and it's going to help distribute them evenly throughout the bread.
Oh, neat.
Okay? So we're going to take our currants and add them in. And then I have some orange zest here.
Ooh.
Okay?
Orange zest?
Orange zest. Zesty. Okay, we're going to fold
Isn't that
all
a
this
soap?
together. Zestfully clean.
I use Irish Spring.
Oh, of course you do.
Fresh and clean as a whistle.
So now I'm going to add the rest of our buttermilk on that note. I really don't care about your showering, but that's okay.
I'm just glad you smell good
I
right
wore my
now.
PJs.
Let's keep it G. No.
Okay.
So we're going to just add our buttermilk, and this is going to start to form like a ball. Now, the reason I'm wearing gloves is because I'm going to start to use my hands.
Okay.
Should we
Get
back
out of
up?
the way.
So, no, why? Are you afraid?
Never.
I ain't scared.
Not in the kitchen.
Okay, so what we're going to do is this is going to start to come into a ball here.
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
to dump it. I have plastic wrap on the counter here. I didn't mean to step in front of you, Dawn.
No problem. You can
We're just going to
push me
start
out of the way. I'll
to
move
work
your
this together,
things over.
okay, until it starts to form a ball. Now, we're not really going to knead it, but we're going to just kind of form it together, okay?
Wiggle.
You can see it starting to come together,
Okay. Yeah, it is.
okay?
That's pretty easy trick with
It's
that
really
plastic
easy.
there.
Now, what you're going to do is once this is all kneaded together, okay, it's pretty much done. You're going to take a knife, you're going to cut an X in it, about 1 inch deep, okay? You're going to score it. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow it to expand as it bakes. Pop it in an oven, 400, and you put it on some parchment paper in the oven, 425 degrees. It takes about 40 minutes, and when it's done, it looks like this little puppy.
Ooh.
Okay?
Only 40 minutes, and that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
So you can see, and I'll put this here, where
that smells
you
good.
cut the X and how it expands.
Seriously, do you have whiskey
And
marmalade?
so we also have, I'm going to make you one really quickly, some Kerrygold Irish butter.
Uh-huh.
And I like to put a little honey on mine as
Ooh,
well.
nice.
So I'll slice you off a piece.
This is the best part of this gig. The last time I was here, you were stuffing a cheeseburger
I
with a
know.
king. And,
Okay.
oh,
Hey,
man.
Mario was here for that before, too. Mardi Gras.
Yeah, Mardi Gras. This is my 3rd St. Patrick's Day on this show. This is starting to be a tradition.
I know, it is.
Nice.
It's
So
a
we'll
great
take some of this
tradition.
Irish
Mario's good.
butter. We'll just slather that on there.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
Does that get you going?
Nice. Yeah.
And then I like to add a little bit of honey just for some sweetness. You don't have to. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can put whiskey marmalade on it if you want.
don't worry.
Someone
I'm already
mentioned
on
that
it.
earlier. If I can get this honey to
I
come
hope
out.
my kinfolk are writing this down.
If not, you can get it on
Kinfolk? Who
our
says
website.
kinfolk? They moved
You
to
do.
Beverly.
WTAJ-TV.com is where you
Okay.
need to go to
bit
try
of honey.
this at home. And
You know what? Didn't you give up snacking in between meals? I didn't, so maybe I should just take it all.
Well, no, I didn't
For
either,
Lent.
but
you didn't?
know.
Okay.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Thank you,
Sláinte.
Mario. All right.
Irish soda bread. Simple ingredient, 6 ingredients, simple recipe. Really
Delicious.
delicious, really Irish.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It really is good.
Excellent.
We'll be right back.